Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be chatting about Kaizer Chiefs and the derby and what happened and just some pointers there. I won't lie. Yesterday when I made the video, my mind was a bit messed up and I was trying to analyze the game as much as I could, but there were so many things that were just things that were not normal to our game. So it was difficult to say how did we get from playing this to playing that. Like, it doesn't make sense that we will play like this against Arrows and then play like this against Pirates. And people will say it's derby form, etc. But when I made my video, my prediction video, what did I say? I said Pirates is gonna win this game by 3. Sometime at one point I said 3-0, 3-1. At some point I said 2-1. But I said Pirates will win this game based on form. Because I said this. Form is important based on how Chiefs has been playing. Chiefs has been very disjointed. But before you get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for the support. Thank you. The videos aren't doing too well, so I'm hoping that something happens, that the videos start pushing. But anyway, let's get to it. The game. I'm just gonna do player ratings just so we can go through each player and see how they impacted the game. Vuma, I won't say could have done much with the challenges. He saved us a lot in a lot of instances. I feel like this game Chiefs didn't deserve to win this game at all. Like, from the first half, even Jessica Mutang, I saw the video of her crying, etc. I'm like, why is she crying? She saw that Sundowns had a red card format, had 2 penalties. Not Pirates, had 2 penalties, and they didn't get any. The ref didn't blow any of these things. So Chiefs, in a way, by halftime was meant to be losing at least 3-2. Let's say 3-2 at least by halftime. Then second half, Pirates scores the last goal. Then or maybe 5-2. But anyway, so Boomer, I'd say, didn't do bad. So Boomer, I'll just give him a 7 because he did well. The goals were spectacular. Like, there's not much he could do. The defense left him stranded. Yeah, it was one of those things. Left back, Hlanti. Obvious, Baba. They were vitisaring him on the right because Hlanti is old. And we've been saying this, Hlanti is old. So Hlanti will get a 4. Quineka, obvious, mistake after mistake. It's like Kevin Johnson joined this team and was not watching SA football. He couldn't analyze SA football because I couldn't figure out why did he put Quineka at center back. Reason I'm saying this, I'm not a fan of Njabulo Ngobo because of the mistakes he makes. But Quineka and Msimango partnership failed from last season. We saw that it wouldn't work. Like, they just didn't complement each other at all. So there's that. So Quineka, I guess it was for pace because Ngobo is slow. But maybe the game was too big for them to actually give Luke Fleurs a debut. But out of all of them, I would have preferred Luke Fleurs because he has pace, etc. But maybe a derby is too big for a debut. So for Quineka, for Msimango, because of his bad partnership with Quineka, I can't reward their bad performance together because a lot of the mistakes they were involved together, and Msimango lost a lot of the balls from the back. So Msimango 4 as well. Frosler 4 as well. Frosler I don't get why they make him our best right back. Like, where was this guy all these weeks? Because this guy was not even close to the bench, and then this week he pops up and he's by the bench. In its starting lineup. Like, some things were very surprising. Like, he didn't really impact the game the way I wanted him to. They were vitisaring him. He struggled in this game. It wasn't, but I don't blame him because he hasn't been playing, so he doesn't have match awareness. So now when a derby comes and you expect a person you haven't been playing to all of a second Sunday be the best right back. It's like Libito. Libito was coming across as if he had a good game, but he actually had an average game at some point. It's just because of the goal and because of Chiefs starting to believe that they're going to lose, that Libito started coming up. But in the first half, Chiefs was on top of his side. So anyway, that's why I'll give him a 4 as well. Mad 3, can't control the midfield, loses the ball. Oh, goes, yeah. And to think that Matt is our best defensive midfielder since no, yo, it's difficult. Yes, we lose Wiseman Meyiwa, who was meant to be the future. We lose George Maluleka, who Chiefs didn't give a contract. We lost Yeye, my God. As bad as Kaizer, as much as Katsande, we didn't like him, but he was doing decent, doing the right things. We lost Katsande. Dr. Kumalo left, retired. Like, those were the kind of people who, Ningomasho, who formed our midfield, who provided us with some, abo mad, my God. I've never seen such a loose midfield in a Kaizer Chiefs. I think in my histories of watching Chiefs, I've never seen such a weak defensive midfield. Like, it is so weak and bad. Like, even Abo Buchanan, who were part of Chiefs but didn't do impact, were better than this. But anyway, Castillo, 2. We have to have a serious conversation about Castillo. Castillo is not the Castillo of who we got there. I don't know what happened to Castillo. I really can't tell you what happened to Castillo. But Castillo is so terrible. Like, Castillo is terrible, guys. Like, I don't know. Like, the Castillo we got when we first got him was kicking ball from the outside of his foot, through ball, through. Now he can't pass a through ball. Now he can't pass a through ball. Now he can only get the ball and pass the person who is next to him. He has no impact. That's why I was even telling someone, I was like, so if Castillo doesn't score goals, he is of no use right now. Because he's struggling to score goals. Because he doesn't even get into the box. So what use is it playing him? Like, I understand why they don't pick Usamkelo Zwane. But, guys, I don't know what Samkelo Zwane did to these guys, because it feels like Umdu Shabala and Samkelo Zwane are being put on the bench for reasons other than what they can do on the field. Maybe it's the behavior, discipline, I don't know. Even Mtanzane was not here, now he's here. So, my thing is that these guys don't even get introduced. Today when I saw, during the game when they showed the Chiefs players who didn't make the squad, and I saw Mdu Shabalala, I saw Samkelo Zwane, I think Sitebe was there. I'm like, all of these guys, I'll pick ahead of Matt and Castillo. Currently, I would rather put Sitebe where Matt is playing, and put Zwane there, or put Mdu Shabalala as the 8. But anyway, Tanzania actually had a decent game, but the question is, this guy has not played for Chiefs in the whole of 2024, but now we think he can play in a derby. He did well, but on top of what made Tanzania's game even more difficult is because we play with Castillo and Matt. Those two break our midfield apart. Those two destroy anything we try to create. Those two are so negative to the game, which is why I say, when we play, we only need one of them. We only need Mtetwa. Pick a struggle. Mtetwa, Matt, or Castillo. Pick one. Don't play them both. Don't play 2 of these guys. Even 3, don't play. Pick one and let's put 2 8s. Guys, come on. So yeah, Castillo, Mtanzane, I'll give a 6. He had a decent game, but you could tell match fitness was not there, but he was trying his best. Modi, 6.5, he did try his best. There's not much he could do. I'll even say give him a 7. Dupree, 8, he scored finally. I want to chat about Dupree in a minute. Saile, 4, no impact whatsoever. Dupree is an anomaly, meaning that he's not like something, his performance is not something we thought would happen, him scoring 2 goals like that. But it's interesting that we don't capitalize it, because when the second half started, the Chiefs that played the first half was not the Chiefs that started the second half. The second half started, Chiefs is sitting back. They think they're gonna defend 45 minutes. I'm like, did you see what Pirates was doing in the first 45 minutes? We can't defend that. The only way to defend against Pirates was for us to attack Pirates. And Kevin Johnson is saying he's blaming the players. He kept blaming the players. I'm like, me, I'll tell you, a player doesn't instruct himself to be like, don't press. Because Chiefs didn't press first, second half. No, Chiefs did not press. Chiefs allowed Pirates to play. Abonda had now freedom to do whatever they wanted. But in the first half, they were struggling. So, coaching, coaching is a problem in this team. And yeah, we're gonna chat about Hulumisa, what he said. He also said Chiefs must outsource their management because we must have a serious conversation. Udupri, I wanna say well done to him. Like, very good performance. Our game, the game would have ended with a very bad score had Dupree not scored those 2 goals. So Dupree at least bought us face. So the Sangomas won in not Pirates looking like they embarrassed us. So yeah. But the Sangomas can only do so much. Like, if the Sangoma thing was happening, I'm just saying, they can also only do so much. Like, they can be like, yes, it's not this, but la, uqale win, ha, uyadlala wena. Asinama America lanjalo. La, awujesu kuphela lo. So, there's that. Off the bench, Ngobo, but yeah, because it's not in fitness, I don't even like talking about Ngobo anymore. Solomon's brought energy, which we needed from the first half, but we don't play him. Duba brought energy. Did you see that Duba cross that he gave to Castillo? We lack a coach with bravery. So why do you stop a striker on a high and don't play him in a derby? Junior Kanye actually said that he didn't believe that the Chiefs that played yesterday was Kevin Johnson's squad. He said this squad was selected by Kaizer Chiefs management or whoever, but it was not Kevin Johnson's team because it was like Mdantsane, Kwinika playing where they played, and Utuba, who everyone thought was going to play, didn't play. So in hindsight, people will say, but Duba shouldn't have played because Dupree scored the 2 goals, etc. And I'm like, okay. Okay. All I can say is that for me, Duba entered and we started entering the box. Like in the second half when things weren't working. So I would have preferred a game where we had Dupree, Duba, and Mdantsane and Modi and maybe even Nkosi Mpilo and Ngobo on the field. Ball players on the field. But anyway, because she's lacks bravery, this is what happened. Kevin Johnson, I am going to give him a 1. 1. You can't read the flow of the game. Individual brilliance, like every game we have to score with the individual brilliant moment. We're not just doing things, So I want to say Kevin Johnson 1. I don't believe a coach who can't read the game should be coaching Kaizer Chiefs. Kevin Johnson has failed. Like, he had a preseason. Usually we feel sorry for a coach who didn't have preseason and then struggled to gain momentum. And then towards the end, when people are frustrated with the results start coming. But Kevin Johnson had a preseason and he failed. And people keep calling the preseason a mini preseason. What mini preseason? This was a full-blown preseason. 4 weeks is a preseason, Baba. 4 weeks. Even when we come back, unless Chiefs cut these guys' holidays short, they're going to get a 4-week preseason because the other part of the preseason, what is it? They're working on fitness. So they jog. They work on fitness, then they do tactical. So you see that when we're talking about the preseason, it's a full preseason because the players are at their fittest and now preseason. And I heard something that Pirates' new fitness coach has improved their fitness and Chiefs' new fitness coach has made their fitness worse. Like, we are not fit as players. Our players struggle. Dubo was cramping midweek. Frosler struggled. Danzani struggled with fitness. Ngobo is out of shape. Dolly didn't play in this game. I'm guessing fitness reasons, not being up to standard. Saile is struggling with his fitness to get up to par. Castillo is looking heavy as heck. The only player who is naturally fit, it seems to be Matt and Dupree. Sometimes I wonder if these two train on their fitness together, because they are the only ones who look like they are fit. The rest, they don't look fit. Even Clanty was struggling. So Anyway, Amakhosi.